Squatting is one of the best exercises. There is a huge number of photos and videos on the internet that show how much people changed after doing squats every day. In this video, I'll tell you what happens to your body if you do squats regularly. So watch this video to the end. Let's dive in. So the first effect that you will notice is the strengthening of all muscles. That is not only the legs, but also the abs. Squats will affect muscle growth. The muscles will begin to stand out. It will become noticeable. That is why there are so many before and after photos of how people have transformed. Because, for example, running and cycling have virtually no effect on muscle growth, while squats affect on it and will influence your appearance too. Therefore, those people who have not been involved in sports before and have set themselves a challenge to squat every day will have significant changes in appearance just in a month. If they take before and after pictures, the difference will be noticeable. The second effect is weight loss. Because daily squats are significant physical activity, the body's consumption of calories increases, the metabolism accelerates. Therefore, those people who squat not only pump up their muscles, but in general become more ripped and lose fat. The next significant advantage is the improvement of blood circulation and strengthening of the cardiovascular system. Thanks to this exercise, the tone of the heart muscle increases, and blood flow to both the heart and the periphery improves, as well as the circulation of venous blood in the lower part of the body will significantly improve, since we work with our legs. The next point, squats help us to improve posture. Of course, with a certain proviso, if we perform them in the correct technique, not crooked, but with a straight back, with a deflection in the lower back. As I said, squats strengthen the lower back muscles, and this will help us with posture. The next point is that your endurance will increase, because squats have a very great effect on the work of the respiratory system, increase the vital capacity of the lungs, and, in general, teach us to control and coordinate our breathing correctly. We go down on the inhale, rise on the exhale. This is the basic principle of any strength workout. We make any effort on exhalation and any relaxation on inhalation. And therefore, squats will be beneficial for overall endurance and for our respiratory system as well. The next item is the mobility of your hips and ankles. The fact is that regular squats will significantly improve the mobility of your limbs. And if knee and lower back pain are a result of a sedentary lifestyle, then squats with the right technique will help to treat them. As I said, not only the legs are involved in squats, but also the core. Well, it must be said about the different styles of squats. So the first type is the classic squat. We place our legs shoulder width apart, arms along the body. While inhaling, we take the pelvis back, bend our knees to a right angle, and when we exhale, we return to the starting position. The next type is the plie squat. There is much more emphasis on the gluteal muscles. We spread our legs much wider than the width of the shoulders, turn the socks outward at a right angle, keep our hands above the waist, and also bend our knees to a right angle. The next type, which I've already talked about, is the squat with a jump or a squat jump. These exercises are used by sprinter runners, or, for example, people who are professionally involved in football, where they need to accelerate and run quickly. We started in the same way as with the classic squat. We place our legs shoulder width apart, but we squat sharply, so as to jump. And as soon as our feet touch the floor, we immediately begin to squat again. In addition to squats, if you want to know about the magical effects of the 75 Hard Challenge, do check out my other video on the 75 Hard Challenge.